Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay this morning. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button. The like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. And also, I'm still seeing that there are more people. Um, that is looking at the video that is unsubscribed that is subscribed. Okay, so make sure you remember to hit the subscription button. I sure appreciate it so much. As I said, as a whole, I just appreciate you guys support for the channel. Okay, I wanted to talk about this morning Prive. Of course, y'all know I broke the news last night because I had gotten word that they some people had gotten, you know, hurt at Prive, shot up, and unfortunately, we're hearing that some people was, hit, and is no longer here with us. And then there was some that was actually, um, even though they didn't die, they were still hit. Okay, um, it's messed up because the night before um, there was a shooting at a restaurant in Midtown in the Memphis area, and they said right before that happened at Prive, a few people was killed at an apartment complex in Memphis. So y'all, it is a demonic force that has been released in Memphis. They said that Prive was so packed yesterday. I was reading, some people were saying, they started to go into Prive, but they didn't because it was so packed yesterday. And so I guess some commotion, some I don't know. Let me see. But anyways, let me before I get more into it, let's see what Jeremy Pierre says.
In Winchester. 7 shot, 2 people are dead. Jeremy Pierre has been learning more about what happened and what led to this shooting all morning long. Jeremy, it's still shocking to think people out for at a nice restaurant and have to dodge bullets before the end of the
Mm.
night.
Yeah, and that's why people come to Prive for good food, good drinks, good times. Um, Never had a problem here. And to hear something like this happen in the parking lot of this fine establishment, it's heartbreaking. So what we heard, a fight happened inside of Prive, and it overflowed into the parking lot, and which it escalated into gunfire. 7 people shot. Two of them sadly losing their lives. One person actually died at the hospital. Another here on the scene, um, working right now to get information as to how those 5 people who went to the hospital are doing. What are their condition statuses? Again, Val, it's just a sad situation with these 7 people getting shot and two of them losing their lives. This morning, what we're doing here at Fox 13, we're working to gather information from Memphis police to learn where they are in this investigation, if they have developed a suspect. I know right now here at Prive, we see investigators still parked on the parking lot. They're probably inside of Prive looking at surveillance video. Very sad. Again, we're going to continue to stay on top of this story all throughout the remaining hours of Good Morning Memphis, working together information to give to you, to bring to you, brand new information to bring to you, both here on Good Morning Memphis and online on our website, fox13memphis.com.
Yeah, also working to find out who the people are that were shot, too. Jeremy, what a situation this morning.
Okay, you guys hear that? It is definitely an unfortunate situation. Rest in peace to the people that was killed, and definitely we're praying for their families, and also to those people that was hit. Okay, we hope that they make a speedy recovery. But the night before, there was a shooting that happened um at another restaurant called Cruise in Memphis. I want to show y'all this. Hold on, y'all. You guys, this is crazy. Like I said, they said even um last night before the shooting happened at Prive, there was a shooting in an apartment complex where a couple people, was killed. This stuff is absolutely crazy, but I don't know. I don't know what to think or say. Memphis is completely out of control and off of the chain. As I say, it goes back to the politicians. Um, I was looking at Steve Mulroy the other day. He says that they're going to seek the death penalty for Ezekiel. Now, let me just say this: with Ezekiel, what Ezekiel did was wrong. I'm not saying taking up for Ezekiel or anything like that, but somebody had given Ezekiel a bad drug. Okay, Ezekiel should get life in prison because he killed people. He went on a rampage. Um, but I think if they incorporate that, these people that's just out here thinking that they can do mass shootings when they get mad and things of that nature, when they start incorporating that more, the death penalty, you're going to see a lot of these murders go down. Because one thing that we do know is that these cowards will go out here and take a life, but they'll do it in a minute. They'll sit and plot and take lives and things of that nature, but they get scared, want people to protest and stuff when they start talking about taking their life. Okay, when the state started talking about taking their life. So hey, it, something has to be done because this is absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, we don't really know the circumstances, why there was an argument, who was really arguing, what group that was it different gangs, or did it start, we don't know. We don't know who was at Prive. We don't necessarily know yet, but hey, if it had anything to do with the owners, because I've been hearing people over the internet say that um that maybe Juke was there. It could have started with Juke or something like that, or with some of his people. I don't know if that is true, but one thing for sure, if it is true, it'll be made clear, because people put rumors into the atmosphere. I'm not sure about that, so I don't want to say that that's true. And all I did was I was looking at people post, on the internet about that, that it was some of Jukla, folks, and it's something went on with that, or they was, it was a group of people and some of Juke people got into it. I don't know, because they said Prive was loaded. It could not have anything to do with them at all. It could have had something to do with a bunch of people showing out. Okay, and it was a fight and somebody got beat up, and because they was emotionally unstable and could not handle being beat up, they went and got a gun and felt like they needed to come back and take somebody's lives. Either way it go, it's messed up. Okay, it's messed up. But yeah, this stuff has got to stop in Memphis. They got to start incorporating something to stop this. And what's so messed up is, we were seeing it with the younger kids. Now we're starting to see it with the older ones. These old dudes in their 30s and up acting a fool. You ain't no damn spring chicken. Okay, you can't just be going out there shooting folks and I'm gonna pull up on you. That stuff is old. If you got kids and stuff and you sitting up talking about drop your addy, drop your location, I'm gonna pull up and somebody shoot the hell out of you, a damn fool. Anyways, you's an old fool. Ain't nobody getting down like that no more, because we already know these folks is on drugs and stuff. And so a look, being able to go back and brag to your friends talking about, yeah, I told them to drop their ad and I pulled up. They thought I wasn't gonna pull up. Okay, a lot of you ain't making it back anyways, because as soon as you pull up, these folks popping you. So it ain't nothing cool about that, especially if you got kids. Okay, pull up at home. If you want to pull up somewhere, pull up at home in your driveway where your damn kids need you. Pull up and get your ass out and go lay your old ass down and be a father and a mother to your children. This stuff has got to stop. I don't get it. Well, you know, I'm young. I'm 31. Mother sucker, you ain't young no more. Your ass is getting old. And you know better. Hell. This stuff is ridiculous. When I was 31 years old, there was a lot of stuff that that was just old to me. I didn't even want to do a lot of stuff I did in my 20s. Okay? So this stuff is ridiculous, you know. But like I said, rest in peace to the victims. And like I said, they said an hour, and I don't know if that's connected, but an hour before that happened, there was several people shot at a apartment complex in Whitehaven area. Okay, I'm seeing if I can pull that up. Let me see if I can pull it up, child. That happened last night. Looked like I got it. Because see, what happens is these folks be knowing who shot them. These people go and shoot up some folks and then be high and stuff. Yeah, we shot them up. Let's go celebrate. They go into a restaurant and the people be already knowing who they are. And somebody see them and say, look here, they up here. And they go and air out a restaurant. It's crazy the way these folks think. Hold on. Let me pull this up. This is just absolutely crazy. Here it is.
Human. Our Lakita Johnson is live in Hickory Hill at Prive with more on what happened. Lakita, I was out there earlier. I saw a lot of evidence markers in the parking lot, a really big scene out there. What can you tell us is going on now?
Yeah, Aaron, you know, just like you said, you were just here earlier. Well, the scene is still very active. I've so far counted at least 3 police cars that are still here. I'm going to step aside so that you guys can see that the caution tape is blocking us and it's keeping us from that parking lot. We're in the parking lot next to the Prive lounge in front of Ross. But you know what? We see that investigators are walking back and forth around outside. What we do know so far is that this argument started inside of the lounge and that so far 2 people died. One person, they're both males. One person died at the scene and the other person was taken to Regional 1 and they died there. In addition to that, we know that there were 4 males and a woman who arrived at the hospital themselves who were seriously hurt. We will keep you guys updated as we receive more information, but we are still here. We're on top of it. For now in Memphis, I'm Lakita Johnson. Back to you.
Thank you, Lakita. Wednesday night's a really big night at that restaurant there, so a lot of people were there.
Wow, y'all. Hold on. Hold on one second. I might have to just read it because I thought that that was the video for the one. It says that one man is now dead and 2 others are in critical condition after a shooting in the 100 block of North Wesley Oak Circle. Memphis police said 3 men were shot. 3 men who were shot was transported to Regional 1. One of them died due to injuries. Oh my God, this is it. And it happened like an hour or so before that shooting at Prive. Like I said, with all of these shootings, you never know. These gangs in Memphis have lost their darn minds. Okay, they have lost their minds. They've lost their minds, and so they'll go and commit some crimes and then think they can go chill out at a restaurant. And the thing about it is, when they go and do this, the people who they shoot, their folks know who they are. And so somebody will see them chilling and say, man, they up here, and go right back and air out a place, retaliate. So, this stuff is crazy, but this stuff has definitely got to stop, you guys. I wanted to give an update because when I heard about it last night, I was called, and so I was like, they was like, they just shot up Prive, so people were still trying to figure out what had happened. But I mean, like I said, that it was a shooting at a club the night before. Like, this stuff in Memphis has got to stop. They're going to have to start enforcing something. People want to get mad at Steve Mulroy because but I think I have been telling y'all. I said, y'all, they are up in the state capitol. They've been having meetings and they plan on putting these young dudes to death. Y'all better get y'all's children and your old fools too. You're going to die. Okay, since you want to take a life, you're gonna fry. Because see, a lot of these younger dudes, they already misguided. They so immature, they don't think about it until later. These old fools know what's going on. That's the reason why they try to send these young dudes out to do their dirty work. But even the old fools that want acceptance, you're going to the electric chair. Because Tennessee still got the electric chair, okay? So sit your ass down. Go pull up in your driveway and sit down somewhere. Go pull up at a job, okay? Go do that. Because these people have lost their freaking minds. This stuff has got to stop. Instead of being out consistently partying, these folks think it's cute what their sons do. Yeah, my sons make the street cry. Yeah, that's pathetic to hear a mother say that. Okay, to hear a father say that, yeah, my son a gangster out in these streets, he be killing folks. Y'all, what is going on with our community? People are twisted, and the older they get, the crazy. It ain't nothing sadder and more pitiful than an old fool. Okay, this stuff has got to stop, y'all. But rest in peace to the victims. Okay, definitely rest in peace to the victims. And I can just only imagine, because I'm gonna tell you something. When these restaurants have incidents like that, see, these restaurants have to have insurance on them before they can even open up. And it makes their insurance go through the roof. And if it's too many incidents, okay, a lot of restaurants, when they have incidents like this, they close down. And the reason they close down is because they can't pay the insurance fee anymore. And oftentimes when they do open back up and incidents like this has happened more than one time, you can't even get nobody to insure the restaurant, okay? You can't get nobody to insure the insurance on it, and if you do, the insurance gonna cost more than what you could even make at the restaurant. It ain't even worth it. So I'm sure Prive getting ready to take a hit as far as that is concerned too. Okay, because hey, anyways. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you have not, if you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. You could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much. I'll talk with you later.